Give another clap, Nathan. You're the best giver of the clap.
Well, that's a good clap.
That was a good clap. You've been practicing giving the clap.
I'm good at giving a clap because I have a mustache. What?
Hey, gonorrhea.
You ready? At the taco dogs,
let me turn this.
Now that I don't have to share this microphone with John.
Compression's down, so put your...
Hey, gonorrhea.
What's up, everybody?
Don't take my mother effing job.
I was just testing.
So Aiden came up with short forms to insult people. You're either a sill, a stew, or a reet.
Oh gosh, I know what the last one is.
The first one's Silly Willy, second one is a stupid idiot, and the third one is
Return.
a return.
like your song that you should be returned to the store.
Oh, sorry, Nathan.
What's wrong?
God. Quick, play us in, Nathan, while I get our background.
Gonorrhea.
Hey, gonorrhea.
Not even doing a YouTube video for this one.
Just a picture of a fire.
It's Minetta again.
I should.
The world on fire.
Okay.
That's on brand.
Alright, play us in.
Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of Toast or Whatever. I'm Nathan Workman, as always, joined with,
And by...
Shane!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Had some sugar or something?
Oh, we had, dude.
Nice.
Hopped up on this Tiger P.
That's code for cocaine.
Kale, how are you, freaking guy? I'll tell you, dude. I spent the last 72 hours in the woods huffing marshmallows. I'm tired. Let's just do this, you know? Got rid of that other idiot so I could spread my legs.
Sounds good, Minetta.
You know what I mean? Oh, let's go. How are you, Kale?
I'm great. How are you?
Don't care.
You don't care how you're doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
How was everyone's weekend? What'd you guys do?
Shane?
I slept a lot and went to the gym.
Nice.
Nice. I'll tell you what I did.
Huffing marshmallows?
I spent 72 hours in the forest in the middle of butt frig nowhere, huffing marshmallows and enjoying friendship.
Why would you do that?
Did you say ruining friendships?
I think I said enjoying friendships.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Maybe ruining it. I don't know.
Both.
A little unhinged. Well, like, okay.
Unhinged. What does that mean?
Just vent. Feel free to vent.
No one watches this. You're fine.
Name some names.
So
yeah, name everyone that you hate.
Okay. So we get up there Friday night, have a good time. Saturday, spend all day at the beach. Look at my shoulder. That is the...
Why are you showing it to the microphone?
I know the white light makes it look white. That's the darkest I've been in like 3.5 years.
It's
ever
true,
since
you
I
hate the
started
sun.
tattooing. I hate the sun.
Your name's Howie because you hate the sun so much.
Howie?
Benchwarmers.
Oh yeah. The sun. So Friday night was good. I drove up with Ange and 3 of the boys. Had a great time. Saturday was good, but like I said, I spent almost all day at the beach and burnt to a crisp. Still had fun. Here's where it gets wild, dude. Here's where it gets wild.
The drugs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Marshmallows, told you.
Oh, yeah.
Maple flavor. Thank you, Stephen.
What's the thing?
Yeah.
Maple flavored marshmallows?
Yeah.
Sugar flavored sugar.
Yes.
Gotta change it up sometimes.
I'm gonna say gotta catch them all. I don't know why.
Catch them all.
Dude,
I'm not talking about STDs here, Caleb.
I had maple flavored marshmallows and a s'mores.
A s'mores?
A s'mores, and it was fantastic. Anyways, so there was raccoon problems the Friday
Sorry,
night.
what?
There was what problems?
Raccoon? Sly Cooper?
Raccoon?
Raccoon?
Raccoon, yeah, whatever.
Raccoon?
Raccoon.
There Raccoon City. There was raccoon problems the Friday night.
There were rodent
And
problems.
The Friday
We're
night.
gonna keep this one short, boys and girls.
Let's be honest, boys. Nathan's having some problems
So
right
there's
now.
this raccoon, right? There's a
What? Just say raccoon. Just say it.
There's raccoon problems. There's a family of raccoons, dude. There was 2 of them. One was 40 pounds. Legit.
A
Yeah.
40-pound raccoon.
Well, because we were at a campsite, right? So these sneaky sons of bees, they come in, man. And they didn't affect my tent or my area,
Okay.
but our friend Ryan and his wife, and Steve and his wife, they have names, Sarah and Amy.
Welcome to the episode where 50% of it is just us losing our minds.
This is why we normally record early in the day when we're fresh.
So we're
I've lost a lot of blood today.
Yeah, you just got tattooed.
Yeah.
How was it?
I heard you got a tattoo of a raccoon.
No, I finished up my sleeve. It was actually the second last session. I got all the framework done. I got
Got the framework done, eh?
all the framework done. No, it's just the finishing touch.
Some I-beams
No,
in there and stuff.
But I got an hourglass that's cracked, and it's being held by these incorporeal cloud-like hands.
Don't know what that means.
like not real.
Yeah, I know
Like,
what it means.
okay, so and
Yes,
the sand's pouring.
incorporable.
Yes, and the sand's flowing from the crack through the hands into the sand.
I hate when the sand flows through the crack.
Yeah, dude.
So we were camping.
So
right?
Number one
raccoons,
beach problems.
Raccoons and our friends who have wives that have names.
Talking about beach problem. There was no showers where we were
Oh,
at.
that's gross.
That
Well, no,
sucks.
there was showers, sorry, but because of COVID, you're not allowed showering.
Oh, that's.
Tell me how
I
that
never
makes
thought
sense.
about
That's the
that.
number one way to
We
stop.
don't want you to be
You
clean.
don't
Yeah.
wash it off when the number one way to stop it is by washing.
I never even thought about that when you guys said you were, because I was
Yeah.
supposed to go too, but now that I'm just glad even more I didn't go.
So I'm there. When I get home today, I'm showering. I'm just scrubbing every crevice. Sand just falling out like. So Sarah and Amy have names too, and they said like there was a family of raccoons behind them, and they got into a bag of chips, and Ryan said it was like. And you can hear the bag like opening and like crunching chips. So Ryan's like, "Who is it? Who's there? Kieran, I know it too." And he was convinced it was a person. It ended up being raccoons, right? So then the next night, on Saturday night, I didn't leave the tailgate open to my truck. Angie did. She'll say I left it open. She's a liar. I'm fast asleep. Almost fast asleep. I'm still kind of awake. We were watching District 9. You guys ever see that movie?
Yeah, great
Yeah,
movie. Great
yeah.
movie.
So I've
Aliens
been
and stuff.
seeing it since I was a kid. And we
Don't
got
watch
about-
it before you go to bed.
Yeah, and put me to sleep.
Oh,
I got about
oh,
halfway
that's
through
amazing.
it, and I'm really enjoying it. I did not know Peter Jackson.
Something touched my, but it was the cord.
I'm
freaked
moving
out. I
the
was
cord
like,
back and
I was
forth.
like, it scared me. Something
Right?
just started rubbing against my leg.
I didn't know Peter Jackson directed that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
cool.
why it's good.
Yeah, it is good. We're gonna finish it tonight because Angie's like, I need to know what happens.
Oh, you didn't finish the movie.
No,
It's a really good movie. I haven't seen it in a really long time.
Since
though.
it came out.
It's on
Yeah.
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I know. I always scroll by it. And I'm like, should I watch it? And then I'm like, no, just watch
So back to
something stupid.
Back to your raccoons.
Yeah.
So then he thinks it's a human. It's not. It's a raccoon. And one of these. Where's this story going? Oh yeah, we're back in the truck. I didn't leave the tailgate open. Angie did, and I'm half asleep. And Angie's like, "What's that sound?" And it sounded like. So I'm like, "That's a cicada or a bird. Guarantee it." I'm like, "Go to bed." And then it happens again, and we hear ruffling in our truck, like, because our tent's right here. Our truck's like 5 feet away.
Right.
And she's like, "There's raccoons in there."
She probably said raccoon though.
Angie, how do you say raccoon? How do you say raccoon?
Raccoon.
She's so weird.
She said raccoon. It's called
Yeah,
raccoon.
You guys hang out too much.
Getting baked.
Getting
Or
baked.
getting cooked.
Getting baked with some
Getting
raccoons.
cooked.
I mean, was English the first language?
Yes.
So,
Have you ever read the Bible?
Or the dictionary.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw a German dictionary.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I have a story about German on the beach. Anyways. This thing got inside. It climbed up my truck somehow. 2 of them, family of raccoons. And Angie said the one I saw him scurry off. They open up our cookies, and like they don't rip it open. They somehow opened the box and slid the plastic part out and started eating the
Dude,
cookies.
you
like
know
that.
someone was snacking on them and left them like
Listen,
that.
that's what I thought. So Angie's like, go out there and get it. And I said, no, you. So Angie,
Like the brave husband you are.
I was so tired, man. I was so tired. So Angie gets out of the truck and she's like, oh, there are raccoons.
You almost said it
I know,
right.
eh? And I just hear her, and it was like she was talking to Marvel, our dog, because she looks at these 2 raccoons and she's like, hey, you get out of there right now. And she said the one looked up at her like, and instead of jumping out of the truck, because these raccoons were so freaking fat, 40 pounds at least, Gail, she said it stretched out of the trunk slowly and kind of just plopped on the ground. And then at this point, I had gotten out of the tent to go help, but then I just see these two fat raccoons running off into the forest, just scurrying.
So they're definitely campsite raccoons. They say they're all year.
Oh,
round.
100%.
Yeah, that's not their first box of cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They know how to open those things up.
Yeah, they were cute, right? But like they kept circling our tent, and I didn't know I knew they made like that.
Yeah.
But this fat thing is just like.
It's like a pigeon.
I think I've heard raccoons make that sound before.
That's weird.
This was absolutely wild.
Yeah. I heard you woke up nice and early too.
Yes.
By your choice.
Yes. So then it's 1:30, and we're already camping, right? So it's uncomfortable. And then 6:30 or 6:15 rolls around, and I hear this on the tent, the scratchy, and Angie's like, it was our friend Steven, and he was going, Nathan, you want coffee? Nathan. And Angie had to wake me up, and Steve said, he's like, dude, when you were waking up, I heard like a... So tired, man.
Great story.
Yeah.
He's a great
And
weekend.
we got a lot of rest last weekend too.
Oh my gosh, so it's been 2 weekends in a row of just Waka Waka by Shakira.
You played that on repeat
I hate
all
you,
night.
Shakira.
I hate it. I hate it now.
And then, so this weekend, what I did was I got a bunch of stuff prepped for something exciting that we have coming up.
Caleb's calendar shoot is coming up.
Yep. Me, Mount Lady, and Backdraft. Alternating pages.
The calendar is called An Inch for Every Month. The Caleb Workman story.
He's only in December. The other pages are blank. You know how sometimes
Sorry, kids.
you end up let's be honest, no kids watch this. You know how sometimes you know too much information
Sorry,
about your
Grandma.
friends?
Yeah.
That's one of those situations there.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Freak of nature.
Some things are left unstated.
So much sand in my butt crack.
Anyway,
Just like
so yeah,
Porno.
I was doing a bunch of stuff prepping for some things that we have coming up that are not a calendar. And then I got my tattoo done today.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Shane, what'd you do, man?
I just went to the gym. They're open again.
Yeah.
Take that, Corona.
Oh, gosh.
What are you? Okay, for our audio listeners, he was clapping. I just wanted to make sure that sound was
I
justified.
have a headache from laughing so much.
Yeah. So it's cool. We we just before we recorded this, we worked on the first episode of My Hero Academia in review. #name pending.
My Hero in Review.
My Hero reviews.
My Hero in Review.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Anyways,
My Review Academia.
if anybody listening to this is interested in the show My Hero Academia, fantastic freaking show. Watch it if you can. If you can't watch it, steal your kids.
Yeah.
If you don't have a credit card, Go in your mother's purse.
Yeah, this is how we get in trouble.
Log on to Funimation.com. They're gonna ask for
Use
a month.
creator code.
Yeah. They're gonna ask for a monthly subscription. There's gonna be a certain amount of digits. Type those digits in. Enter the expiry date. Flip it around. The CVR code or CVC code on the back. That's what's gonna activate it. And then just charge your mom monthly.
Just okay, in case anybody's this is a joke.
No.
But
Yeah, it's like the time we
But
said like kill somebody.
Make sure you tell her you're doing this after it's done.
Unless you and your mom don't get along, then just steal her credit card.
Yeah, once you watch the show for a little while, you'll meet a character named Minetta. And you'll realize that that's Caleb here on the show.
Anyways, this probably makes no sense to anybody.
Yeah.
But if you guys are into that show, we're gonna be posting weekly VODs on YouTube and just podcasts on podcast services, whatever tickles your fancy. But if you guys could go and support that, that'd be awesome.
Or
Because
if you
that's
just want to hear our smooth voices.
our smooth.
Smooth voices.
We didn't laugh as much in that one as we are now.
Yeah.
No,
because this is toast.
Yeah, we try. Yeah, this is toasted. And
Or whatever.
the My Hero one, we try and go for more of a deep dive per episode. So like, the first episode's 27 minutes, and we just recorded an hour 10, talking about it.
Yeah, and it was super focused. Like we just talked about the show and things in the show.
Just
And
the
if this
first
is the
episode.
only form of media you consume that we're in it, we're not idiots all the time.
Well, you two aren't.
YouTube.com/ShaneMorrisVlogs. Not there again.
Not the
football player.
Not the football player either.
So what do you think, fellas? Call that an episode?
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, that's a nice episode.
No, but we are gonna keep.
Caleb's
Break the
microphone is
studio,
broken.
I bought it.
That's true.
We're gonna keep this one a little bit short. I think we're gonna go through some topics real quick. But,
Okay.
What's the time on the camera? Can you see it? I'm
16:12.
Oh, we got lots of time.
Yeah, we got some time. So we're just gonna go through some things real quick. We just wanted to put an episode out because it's been a few weeks. We've all been super just swamped with life, and
It was
Life is the worst.
Our buddy last week had a bachelor party we went to. This week was camping.
Nobody would sleep, and I'm like I'm becoming an old man, and I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody just go to sleep. I want to sleep.
yeah. Even though we
Nobody
just
would.
recorded before this, and we've all had hectic work weeks and lives, we're just like we gotta get a toast episode out. So here we are.
Wah, excuses.
Anyways, Nathan,
Our
what's your
lives are
topic?
so hard.
Dude,
we have
can
to
you
talk to
start?
microphones.
Shane, what's your topic?
The gyms are back open.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's nice.
What was your first workout when you got back?
Pull day. So
Nice.
I do push pull legs.
Yep.
So I did my pull day, then I did my push day, and then I did legs.
Okay,
Today.
and you add abs and core every day?
More or less.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Try and hit as much as you can.
I'll usually do those because the gym's weird. Right now, I'm only allowed to be there for an hour at a time.
Yeah.
Can't do as much core stuff at the gym, so it's just more like at home stuff,
Right.
which kind of sucks. But at
Yeah.
least I can go back to the gym again, which makes me very happy because I was very sad not being there.
Yeah.
And now I can push away my problems like a normal person.
Push away the pain. I'm still kind of bummed out about it because my gym is taking appointments, which is doable.
Yeah.
But literally, my only time slot I have available right now is like 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, that sucks.
No thanks.
And that's a little rough to get up every day and work
Yeah.
out. Like, because if you book it, it's like, show up or else you're screwing somebody else out of another
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to when it just opens up without appointment.
Just come to my gym.
I'm thinking about it.
It's always
You're on Walker, right?
no down on
Hey,
Lozon.
Shane.
It's always empty.
Oh.
Can you like tilt your mic a little bit? You're covering your face.
There you go.
Perfect. That's
Is
better.
that better?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
That's
cool.
exactly what I meant.
All right. It's tilted.
I was thinking that earlier
Yeah.
because Shane was like,
I was just looking at it. I'm like, oh, you can see my face. Oh, you can see Nathan's face, and then Shane's just like, so yeah.
Who's that microphone talking about the gym?
There you go.
Perfect.
Can you guys? How's the audio quality right now? I'll just share a mic with Nathan. Welcome to 1 second. welcome to our podcast. Welcome back. Welcome.
If people are listening to this, they're just like, what is going on?
Definitely.
For all the
episode
audio
you wanna
for all the
consume.
audio listeners,
You probably
Shane just kept putting a mic in his face and then put his mic away and took Nathan's mic.
Yeah, I just put it away, put it in my pocket.
It doesn't sound funny, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah, the play-by-play was.
Yeah.
It was fun in real life. Probably wasn't funny in video,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
But I'm excited at the thought of gyms opening up pretty normally soon because I'm getting tired of working in my laundry room / utility room / electrical room / kitty litter room.
That's gross.
I'm starting to get sick.
My gym's pretty normal right now. Like it's
Maybe I'll come to your gym.
You
How
should.
much is it a
It's,
month?
like $10 or $15 a month.
You spot me?
Yeah, I mean I never have a spotter, so I mean I'll spot you.
Why don't you just get freaking shredded, dude?
That's I got nothing else going on in my life, so
You've been saying that since grade
I'm
9.
gonna.
You know what? I'm halfway there, Caleb.
You're
Shut your
whoa
lip.
whoa living on a prayer. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah,
Dude, one ton of fun for life.
A ton of fun.
That's why I was so depressed when the gym was closed, because literally it was like I go to work and I go to the gym and the gym is like my time, and then I'm like, okay, well I guess now all I got is going to work. Guess I'll die.
Guess I'll take a swan dive.
Guess I'll just jump off a building and kill my life.
And
then
hope for a quirk in the next life.
luckily I had time to spend with you guys, so I mean,
Yeah.
thanks for saving my life.
And jokes. And you should never. Don't ever kill yourself.
Unless you
Never
really
the
want
answer.
to and the gym's closed. If you can't steal your mom's credit card.
Yeah. To watch My Hero Academia and then in turn watch our
And
podcast.
you know what? Just donate some of that money to us. I mean, your mom's probably got a lot of money.
Yeah, just send us a message. I'll give you my email address and you can.
Just send the credit card.
We're Canadian, so we don't Venmo.
Give you my PayPal.
But yeah, that's exciting. Gym talk, always a fun time. I always have a lot to say during
Caleb
those
loves
periods.
these talks. Caleb's a gym bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Bro.
I lifted the plates and squatted the
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Well, that hurts.
Anyways.
Yeah. What do you got?
So I actually wanted to talk about, this is kind of in tandem to what we've been discussing privately.
So my
But
hero or
I want to
D&D?
talk about what is your favorite game show of all time? And then B, if you were to host a game show, like an original one, what would it entail?
Oh, interesting.
What's our time, okay?
We are at 21:17.
Cool. Can you keep an eye on that?
Yep.
Because I can't see it because my vision sucks.
I will absolutely keep an eye on it.
Our
You're
favorite
an
game
angel
show.
and a gentleman.
Can you start? Because you've
Yeah,
thought
for
about
sure.
this, right?
Yeah,
'Cause I
so
need a second to think here.
I love game shows. Game shows, even if they're stupid, like I love watching Jeopardy and like even Wheel of Fortune. I enjoy watching.
Oh yeah,
them
the
some.
stupid game shows where you have to use your brain.
Yeah, I don't like the commercials. That's the only downside. If they were commercial free, I could probably say I would watch them all the time. But that being said, there is one that I can watch without commercials. College Humor's Dropout. They have Actually.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
good one.
love that show. The premise of it is there's a bunch of like nerd statements that the host makes, and then you have to correct it, but you have to say actually, and then correct whatever's wrong with the statement. And they're super like minuscule, like nitpicky.
It's like Nerd Jeopardy.
Yeah, it's like super nitpicky stuff. So when they're talking about it, it's like when Frodo and Sam climbed up the mountain, this happened. Like Frodo threw the ring and Gollum tried to stop him. And then it would be like, this isn't what actually happens, but it would be like, actually, Sam didn't come up initially with Frodo. It was Frodo by himself, and then Sam came in after. Like, it's stupid little stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Super pedantic. Is that the word? Pedantic.
Why are you asking us?
Super pedantic.
We didn't know what that other word you used
things
was earlier.
Yeah, true. But that's kind of the
Invisible or
premise of the
something?
show. And I love the personalities they get on there. They get like Brendan Lee Mulligan will come on, iffy about
You have a crush on him.
Oh, dude, I love Brendan Lee Mulligan. Although he is not my favorite dungeon master of all time.
Matt Mercer?
No.
You can't pick yourself.
No.
Me?
No.
Oh.
You get so excited.
No, Brian Murphy's my favorite.
Does he do not another D&D
Yeah,
podcast?
yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah, he I think puts a lot more touch into the characters, which I really, really like. And I mean, his long form 100 episode show that just ended is like top notch, like in terms of having comedy, having moments that like make you feel things. Like,
What's the name of that podcast, by the way?
Not Another D&D Podcast.
I thought. Oh, I'm just listening to the wrong kid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
NADDPOD.
Yeah, those
Don't
guys.
sing it.
Those guys are good.
We are.
Those guys are good. My two favorite dungeon masters are sitting right beside me, though.
In what order?
Well, now
Yeah.
now that you asked.
But yeah. So, anyways, back to the game show stuff.
Don't pull that.
Mike Trapp is the host's name. He's really fun. He's super nerdy. Like, he knows a lot of stuff. But yeah, so they get super interesting guests. They'll pull some from like celebrity, like iconic places, but for a lot of it's just like the College Humor cast coming
Right,
out and
yeah.
doing different stuff, and they have so much fun with it, and it's kind of meaningless. It's not like they win anything, but I think that's when I like game shows the most, when it's not necessarily for something, it's just because they love doing it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably my favorite one that I watch. And if I were to host, I don't know if I can you guys talk about your favorites?
Yeah, I'll go.
I want to think about what mine would be.
So, game shows, like, I loved the Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Yeah.
Those
Does
big,
that count as a game show?
I think so.
Nice.
Does it?
Sure.
I would say
Improv
it's a
game
game
show.
show.
Yeah,
Improv
it's
game
a
show.
game show then, yeah.
I liked that a lot, but more recently, like, it's not like I have satellite or cable or anything, right? So I don't like the stuff on Netflix. I think most of Netflix is like original. Do they have game shows? No, I'm thinking reality show.
Well, they have some stupid game shows like
Yeah.
that new The Floor Is Lava one.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that, but I really like RT has one. It's called On the Spot,
That would be
because
cool.
it's just these games don't make any sense that they play. Like, they're just nonsensical, and it reminds me of like, it vibes with my humor
Yeah.
and what I think is funny. Like this podcast, I guarantee 9 out of 10 people would probably hate the first 15 minutes of this podcast.
I disagree. I think 9 out of 10 dentists would recommend it.
But then there's that one that sticks out, right? Where On the Spot is like, they just pull from the Rooster Teeth family and a little bit outside.
Yeah.
And they just have these dumb games that are just fun to watch. And then John Reisinger's the host. He has an absolute trump on points, right?
Yeah.
So he can be like, I liked his answer better.
Yeah.
He gets 100 points. You actually get minus 20 points,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then because everyone on it is usually a YouTube personality
Right.
who, for the most part, is just yes and. They'll just
Is that
play
show
it up.
still going on?
Probably not in quarantine. It was going up. I know.
But like it hasn't been canceled
they-
or anything.
you know how everyone's switching things to do it in seasons,
Yeah.
even on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's pretty a seasonal show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been canceled.
What
Has
season
that
of
been-
Toast are we on?
We're still on season 1.
Are we? Because we did it before I went out west.
Oh, season 2.
No, this is
See-
just Toast or whatever reincarnated.
Rebranded, yeah.
2.0.
Retoasted.
yeah, when your toast gets a little too
The
cold, so you just throw it in the toaster.
Retoasting.
But you have to switch it to 1 because if you switch it back to 9 or like something higher, it'll just burn.
Caleb's lost me.
We're like day old French toast that you put in the microwave.
I've never had French toast last that long.
And if I were to host a game show, some idiot in Russia stole my idea of lining 2 guys up and slapping them until one falls down. I literally thought of that when I was a child, and I'll have you know that's my idea, Russia. So I'm coming for you.
That would be
I
a
hope
Nathan
you know what?
idea.
I hope European Shane lives in Russia, because I'm coming for you.
I think he's in like England or something.
Freaking dummy.
You can slap him.
I love. Do you ever watch the videos
That's
of the
my-
guy reacting to the videos? I forget what his name is, but he's like the spokesperson for.
You mean Aussie Man Reviews?
No, it's not Ozzy Man. It's
He's funny.
It's some guy from America, but he's like this kid. He looks like a skater dude, but he has like a big YouTube following. But some of his biggest videos are him just commentating like over the Russian commentators.
Oh
for
no,
the- it's
I
so
haven't-
funny.
that's funny.
It's
I
so
haven't seen
funny.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my answers.
He's really kind of like he's got like a douchey vibe, but the more you watch him, it's like, oh, I get what kind of like personality you're going for. I can understand it now.
Oh yeah.
Once I was like 4 or 5 videos in, I was like, I get you. I appreciate what you're
I
doing.
feel you, homie.
Price is Right has a special place in my heart because I used to fake sick so I could stay home and it was the only thing on. So it's got a special place there because
You
it
ever watch
reminds
that
me
Dragon
of,
Tales?
Oh yeah. But I mean, when Price is Right came on, you had to make sure that it looked like you were not enjoying your time sick too
So
much.
you couldn't watch Dragon
So
Tales.
you just had to be like, you couldn't play video games, obviously.
My mom
That's what
said
I
if
wanted
you're
to
sick
do.
enough to play video games,
Or you're like,
if you're
yeah.
good enough to play video games,
I
you
had
can do it at school.
my mom said the same thing, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm sick enough to watch Price is Right, so that's okay.
She's like, this boy needs to stay home.
Yeah. so that's got a special place, but I don't watch it. Whose Line is probably my favorite.
It's
like
funny,
I
yeah.
binged that so much growing up. Like I love that show, and going hand in hand with that, I watch a lot of Smosh's Try Not to Laugh.
Yeah.
I think they do a
Great show.
really good job with that. I
Yeah.
really enjoy that. It's like I can't think of any episodes where the episode itself wasn't like a good video.
Yeah.
There's been times where you're like, okay, those jokes flopped, but
Yeah.
and there's certain people who they flop a little bit more frequently.
Yeah.
But for the most part, not to call anyone out, but
She's gotten a lot better though.
I was talking about Gus Johnson. No,
Yeah, right.
He's hilarious.
Dude, he's
He's a
freaking
legend.
funny, man.
He hits every time.
Yeah, the guy
Every
never
time.
misses. But yeah, so that's that.
What do you guys think of you know how like Jimmy Fallon will air like a what's in the box or like a lip sync battle
Right.
and like dance battle, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Hollywood's like, oh, that's a good idea. And now they have like these full stage productions of lip sync battles mixed with like dancing and stuff. Do you think that's cringe?
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I don't like it.
It's kind of just like, hey, here's this little thing that worked as a segment on a show. Let's make it into a full show.
Well, it's like when Jimmy Fallon or any of these other late night hosts steal YouTuber ideas and then they get put on the YouTube trending page and they're like trying to do their show from home and it's trash because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, thanks, Will Smith.
Late night hosts ruining our lives. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't
what
like
show
their-
would you host?
Oh, I don't know. Probably like
Little game called The
Price
Hunger
is
Games.
Right or The Hunger Games.
Price is
Yeah, I'd host Price is Right, but not take it seriously. Fear Factor or something. Yeah, I'd host Fear Factor. Well, no, I'd probably get sickened by like the eating things. So I'd be like, you got to eat that, or you could just, if none of you do it, then I have to make all of you pass. That's, you know, I mean, we can't just have nobody pass on or we have no show. So I'd probably ruin the show.
You all get $500,000.
Hey guys, if none of you eat the thing, then we'll just go on to the next thing where I'll drop you off a tower. Let's do that one because I don't want to see none of you eat bull testicles because that's kind of weird. So okay, take those out of your mouth. None of us are doing this. Take them out right now. Yeah, it's that'd be fun. I don't know.
Anything with the eating or where things were crawling on them.
Yeah,
was like,
I'd be out. I'm like, throw me in that car that's getting blown up. That'd
Yeah.
be fun. Drop me off that building. I got no fear of heights. But if they're like, touch this cockroach, I'd be like, nah. Why you gotta do that to
I'd
me?
rather not.
Joe Rogan, why you gotta do this?
Yeah.
Is Penn and Teller a game show?
Oh, Fool Us or Fool Me?
Fool me.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say it's a game show. It's like
Competition.
yeah, it's like an American
You
Idol.
don't think it's
like
a game
is
show?
would you consider American Idol a game show? 'Cause
Uh,
it's basically,
yeah, I guess
yeah,
you're
it's
right,
it's
yeah.
basically American Idol for magicians.
Yeah.
So you'd say
Because I would love to host that, but I don't think
yeah,
it's
like impractical pranksters, impractical jokesters.
Impractical Jokesters.
Is that a game show?
No.
They're playing a game.
Well, maybe. Yeah. It can be argued
It's a
either
gray
way.
area,
I think
I
it's the
guess.
same.
Yeah.
That like you can argue either way for whose line is it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we can say that's kind of in the family, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I like that show a lot.
Yeah. That's a great
that
show.
show makes.
I don't
me
know.
giggle.
There's some strict rules to this question. When Caleb came up with this question, he's like, "These are the strict rules. These
Deep
boys will follow.
philosophical
It'll be a game
conversation.
show or nothing. If it's not a real game show, it doesn't count. They can't want to host it."
Anyways, my show that I would host would probably be something along the lines of but I'd probably want to do like a specific like only Marvel like themed episodes instead because they kind of go all over the place. But what I would want to do is gather experts in certain areas and then ask super specific questions.
You could call it but really.
Yeah.
I just had a good idea.
Actually.
Okay, so this is actually a great idea for a game show. I think it could air a pilot episode plus 5 maybe. So we'll
Okay.
go 6 episode season.
Wow.
We find young men,
Young men.
absolute mama's boys, just guys who love their mom like a lot. Like, I love you, mom. I would never let anybody say anything bad to you.
Then we killed their
And then
mom.
we get people to come in. So we have the mom sitting on a chair. We have her son sitting off on a couch to the side. And we have professional roasters come in and roast that kid's mother. And he can't react to it. He can't get angry. He can't laugh. And if he doesn't, he gets money or something like that.
Where
a good
does
idea?
Where did this come up? Like, how did,
It'd be
how
called
did your-
Roast My Mama.
How did
Or
this-
Mama Roast.
How does your brain? Like, that's so original.
Do you think it's a good idea, though?
I
Or
mean,
no?
maybe.
That's why I said only one pilot episode plus
Maybe.
5.
Like,
Yeah, if
I
we're
mean, it'd
only
be kind of funny.
if we're only doing a 6 episode season,
That's all I want. One season.
then it wouldn't be too much commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that could be funny.
So Shane, do you love your mom or?
No.
No.
Yeah, no. She wouldn't be good for the show. You know, it's not worth it. You know.
She's not worth it.
I just
Oh,
had a
no,
better
I said-
idea.
I said-
I just had a better idea.
It's called.
We get dads with that love their daughter, right? Their only daughter. We find dads who only have one daughter in the family, and they love them.
Oh,
And then we get people to roast the daughter,
Or
and
hit
then
on the
beat her
daughter.
up.
and then the dad can't react.
Yeah.
No, we get
Because if he doesn't react, you're rich. And you're a bad dad,
Yeah.
and if you do react, you're a good dad.
You're good, Dad.
we
So
get him to
easy
flirt.
money.
We get him to flirt with the daughter until the daughter.
Well, we don't want to be pervy.
Well,
We
no,
wanna
but
be-
what if-
we
what
want to
if-
be cringy?
What if the
Well,
what if the
obviously, if
daughter's?
someone's gonna pick on the daughter, it's gonna be like
It's gonna get a
more
little
flirty.
Yeah.
You think so?
What
I
if-
like the mom idea.
But
better
what if
than-
the daughter's been single forever
Even
and the
with the
dad's
mom-
just trying to get her like he's like, actually I'm glad you're hitting on my daughter.
even with the mom thing, it'll probably get pretty flirty.
You think
Oh,
so?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I know anything about men.
Nathan, you love your mom, right?
I do love my mom.
Yeah, well, actually, we come
You
for
could
your
be the
mom.
first
I love your mom too.
We'll
Say
get a fake placement mom.
Yeah, we'll have to get like, well, yeah. I don't want my mom roasted, so we'll pick a fake mom
Yeah.
for me, a fake
This
mom for you.
kid is getting his
It's-
mom roasted.
It's Caleb in
It's
a
just-
wig.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's just-
I'm like, don't roast my mom. It's Caleb in a wig. Meanwhile, I'm roasting him.
So yeah, I should sell that idea.
Yeah, that's a
What's
good
your
idea.
topic?
I told you the story about the raccoons. I'm done.
The what's?
The raccoons. The
The what?
raccoons.
Oh, yeah, raccoons.
I just feel like raccoons is saying like raccoon, and raccoon just like. Do you say Toronto or do you say Toronto?
Toronto.
Toronto.
Raccoon.
What?
Raccoon. Raccoon.
The
You know what I
same
mean?
thing.
Yeah, but
No, raccoon takes way more effort. It sounds stupid.
Raccoon makes me think of like that Dragon Ball character, Raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it sounds like you're really lazy.
It's, yeah,
I am.
Raccoon.
I have a lazy mouth.
You
Mumble,
sound,
mumble.
you sound like
Mumble.
you're from the deep south.
You-
Me and my mama will go for a walk. We saw raccoons.
I was in a deep forest or some
You
cool.
just run around up here. You run around. You go come back. Raccoon, come get me. Come go get you.
Me and my dad went hunting with a raccoon.
Everyone, we apologize for this episode.
No, we
Not
don't.
in advance.
No, you
Dude, that's
After
fair.
the fact.
Me and my dad we saw raccoons in the forest.
You'll love
We
this
killed the
episode.
raccoons.
It's so good.
Should we call her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You're not gonna do an outro. You're just gonna.
I think at this point, the episode is ending now.
We swear a toast isn't dead.